Timeless Saga's intro music. Hello, time travelers. Welcome back to Timeless Sagas, your one-stop channel for all things history, anthropology, sociology, and philosophy with a dash of humor to keep things spicy. Today, we're going to be diving into the intriguing world of timekeeping. Buckle up, for we're about to embark on a journey from sundials to smartwatches. Ah, time. It's something we all stress about, yet it's also something we can't live without. It's a bit like that green vegetable your mom forced you to eat as a kid. You didn't like it, but you couldn't escape it. And like that vegetable, time is essential. But have you ever stopped to wonder how we came up with the ways to measure it? Our earliest ancestors had a pretty straightforward approach. They looked up at the sky. The rising and setting of the sun marked the beginning and end of their days. The change of the seasons told them when to plant and harvest crops. It was a simple, albeit imperfect, system. But hey, who needs Swiss precision when you're trying to avoid being eaten by a lion? Now, fast forward to ancient Egypt. The Egyptians were the first civilization to create a system of measuring time that broke the day into smaller units. They developed the sundial around 1500 BC, which used the shadow of the sun to measure the passing hours. And let me tell you, folks, these guys were the real party animals of the ancient world. They didn't settle for a measly 24-hour day. Nope, they partied all the way to a 36-hour day. From Egypt, we traveled to ancient Greece. The Greeks, always striving for precision, invented the water clock or clepsydra around the 3rd century BC. This device measured time based on the flow of water. And while it was more reliable than the sundial, it had its own challenges. Ever tried filling a water clock in the middle of a Greek philosophy lecture without disturbing the speaker? Yeah, not fun. Next stop, Rome. The Romans, known for their engineering prowess, constructed the first sundials and water clocks with 12-hour divisions. Why 12 hours, you ask? Well, it's believed to be because the number 12 has more divisors than most other small numbers. That's mathematics meeting timekeeping, folks. Fast forward to medieval Europe. Mechanical clocks began to appear in the 14th century. These utilized weights and gears to measure time. Now we were getting somewhere. But these clocks lacked minute hands, which is a bit like trying to run a marathon with one leg. You can do it, but it's not very efficient. Then, in the 15th century, spring-powered clocks were invented. These were smaller, more reliable, and could be carried around. This invention led to the pocket watch, which was as essential to the 17th century gentleman as a smartphone is to us today. Now, let's leap across the ocean to America in the 19th century. The railroads played a significant role in the standardization of time. Before then, towns set their clocks by the local noon, leading to a confusing mess of different local times. But trains, always on the move, needed a standardized time, leading to the creation of time zones. As we moved into the 20th century, technology continued to revolutionize timekeeping. Quartz clocks, first created in the 1920s, used the vibrations of quartz crystals to measure time, providing an accuracy that was simply unheard of before. And finally, in the 1960s, atomic clocks blew everything else out of the water. These use the vibrations of atoms to measure time, and they are the most accurate timekeeping devices we have today. I mean, they only lose about 1 second every 100 million years. So, if you're late for a date and you have an atomic clock, you can't blame the watch anymore, buddy. And now, here we are, in the age of smartwatches and smartphones, with highly accurate timekeeping literally at our fingertips. The journey of timekeeping is a fascinating tale of human ingenuity and our constant quest for precision. It tells us about our past, shapes our present, and will undoubtedly continue to evolve in the future. So, next time you glance at your wristwatch or the corner of your computer screen, take a moment to appreciate the millennia of innovation that let you know exactly how late you're running for your next Zoom meeting. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the history of timekeeping. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to Timeless Sagas for more intriguing narratives from our shared past. Until next time, stay curious, stay smart, and keep exploring our timeless sagas. Timeless Sagas outro music.